Hello guys and gals, I'm Thighs here, and I've kind of wandered into a river here, and I'm a little cold and damp, but I like having my fish buddies here with me, and well, I decided I want to feature one of my builds that I made earlier today, and brief warning to you, I am not a big builder. I dabble in many areas of Minecraft, but am not especially good at any of them. So brace yourselves. Anyways, so what we've got here to warm ourselves up, sort of, is a little fishing shack. We can hang out with our fish friends. And what I've got here, here we got a little stairway with lanterns and bits and whoopsie daisy. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Sorry guys, I tabbed out there for a second. Blah, blah, blah. We got here a little stair up to our fish shack, and it's standing on some stilts with some weights on the end so it doesn't fly away in a hurricane or a tornado or something. Wherever you are. Where I am, I get hurricanes, so yeah. And we got our little riverfront dock fishing area place over here. You can just stand up there and get a little fishing pole action. And yes, so we're gonna go ahead inside and see what's what, and I'm gonna explain some of my techniques to y'all. So I used a bunch of different woods in this because I didn't want it to be like an organized thing. A shack to me is like a big conglomeration of stuff. Doesn't really matter what order of things there are. We got a bunch of dark prismarine and dark oak and spruce and oak. Just a whole bunch of different kinds of wood. And some messy bits. I'm thinking that these are like puddles of like green water or something, if you can imagine that. And unfortunately, Minecraft does not have a net in the game, so I substituted these cobwebs, and I thought like a fishing shack would have a bunch of nets or and bait and tackle on the walls, and a bunch of fence-looking things on the walls, everything covering the walls. And we got this little cool window with shutters here that you can turn on little table things if you want. If this was real life, I could put a cup on here or gut my fish on it or something. But I'm not going to do that because I don't know how to gut a fish. And we got that on both sides, and we got some barrels for storage. It's a nice little area. It's nice and an outdoorsy starter base kind of deal vibe we have here. Of course, we got our crafting tables over here, nice and handy. We got some smokers over here, some dried kelp in case you're hungry. Whoops. I'm so sorry about that, folks. I'm so sorry, kelp. I'm just going to throw you away because I don't want you in my life. And we just got some fish gear that we've already caught. Yeah. Somebody arranged these, kind of funny. I don't know who did that, but they're not going to get away with that. And the one fancy thing I decided to do was the roof. I was planning originally to have a little slant thing, like something like that, like all the way down. But I wanted to make the building really long, and I didn't want the roof to go super high, so I made it a little arch thing with these ridges on the sides and in the middle, and it gives it a great texture, and you can see it in the ceiling a little bit too. It's got these little small dents or indentations in the roof. Yes. And on the underside, we just have, it's our normal slab deal. I use slabs for this. You can see the floor on the bottom. I didn't really want to make this a whole lot of work because this is, again, I just want to make this really simple and a big mashup of materials. And yes, so on the bottom we have our still things. It's just a block of cobblestone and some trap doors on it. Make it look like it's been weighted down, like a whole bunch of wood's been weighted down, or maybe I might just have a big old pole that goes down there, so it looks like it goes down. The pole goes down a really long way, so that's even weighted down even more. Get out of here! I don't want you. You're ruining my video. Yeah, so that's what we got. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with this. I just thought this would be a nice decoration. Maybe I was going to put some trap doors on here, but I decided no. I have too many trap doors on here already, so I'm just going to leave this like it is, and maybe it'll be like a little bird perch or something. Maybe the birds come here in the morning and I open the shutters and they give me fish or something, like my cats. I don't have any cats, but if they did, they'd give me fish in the morning on their morning travels into the world. We got a little fence thing here, a railing. That's a bunch of trap doors over, spruce trap doors over oak fencing. I think it gives a really nice effect. It's to the fishing shack. I was thinking about using stairs and the trapdoors. Oh, where are the stairs? I have some stairs right here. I was planning on using some stairs like this and putting trapdoors on the top. I'm just going to forget about that one for a second. But I thought, no, that's too smooth. And I was oak stairs before. Yeah, and it fit the color, the stuff, the lack of like color scheme. But I didn't like how even it was, and that is why I chose not to use that fence, that handrail style. And I've got a bunch of trap doors on the floor every now and then, so the floor is irregular, and it's been the floor is made. It makes you think that the floor was made with a bunch of different shapes and size of wood, or something like that. So it's even more discombobulated and such than if it was without the trapdoors. Like, see that? It looks so much better with the trapdoors there. Let me move that there. There we go. That looks good. And yeah, we got the cobwebs here, and I love these lanterns, by the way. I love the lanterns. I'm pretty sure they give more light than the average torch. So they're perfect for buildings like this. You get a little rustic style effect to a build. So yeah, I just thought I'd get out of the cold of the river with my fresh friends and show off a cool build I made today. And that's it. So I'll see y'all next time for maybe hopefully another inspiration build. See y'all.